We're back. Hi, everyone. I got Diamond Lil and EOT with me tonight.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Diamond Lil and EOT with me tonight. Oh, EOT. Rookie move, girl. Rookie move.
Oh.
We all do it.
Yeah, I'm just teasing her.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see who's in here. Oh, look. Nick's Creation was first one in. Hey, Michigan girl.
Yay, Nix. Way to go, girl.
You want to help me out?
Oh. Dory Fickle. Good evening.
John McLaughlin, another Michigander in the house.
Liz Grizz. Evening, girl.
Hey, girl.
Mike Mazza. Good evening.
Diane Wood. Good evening. Oh, sorry, EOT. It was your turn.
That's okay. I say hi to Diane Wood.
Hey, because I wanted Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Hi, happy days.
Canan. Good evening.
Whoops. B-Dog.
B-Dog in the house.
In the house.
Sandy Latner. Hello.
Have we said Frank Stein yet?
No, but I am just shocked how far he is down on the list.
Hi.
It's funny. Kicking Bird.
Hey, Kicking Bird. Debbie Golden. Hi.
Donna R. Good evening.
Gina H. 802. Good to see you.
Hey, Gina. Yes. Caroline. Good to see you.
Twinkle Eyes 62. Hello.
Sorry, I just jumped.
I'll keep up. Outlandish Patriot. Hello.
Oh,
Annette Graff. Hi there. Yeah, there you go.
Go ahead, EOT.
Marla Benningfield. Afternoon again.
You skipped Linda Kirksey. Hi, Linda.
Oh, my bad.
Yes, I got you.
I got you.
Jan Jaguar, good to see you.
Hey, Carol Johnson.
Georgia Pappas. Hi, Georgia.
Sharon Mercier. Good evening.
Hey, Diane V.
Crazy Cajun Lady. Good evening.
Happy days. Hello. I know we've already said hi to you. Saying hi.
Conservative Patriot.
Margaret Egnor. Love you.
Sandy Nightingale. Hi.
Hey, Sandy.
Patriot Kick the Can. Welcome.
Kick the Can. Do you guys remember that game?
I do.
Rhonda Atkins. Hello.
John Dunning. Hello, my brother.
You got me, Nikki, because it just jumped again on me.
Yep. Hi, Tony Hood. Welcome.
Joan Harden. Good evening.
Carol Z. Hello. I think we got everybody.
DJ Pats. Good evening.
Oh. Do we have everybody now?
Did we say hi to Conservative Patriot?
I hope we did. Hi, Conservative.
Yes,
you did? Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And Jan Jaguar?
Yes.
Cool.
Hey, Kristen. How are you? Thanks for coming over. Okay. So I know we touched on it a little bit earlier, and I had to put my other video on private, you guys. There was just too much being said on there, and I didn't want my channel to get bombed. Hey, Reba. Hi, AM. So anyways, we touched on it a little bit, but we talked about how Apple had taken off Trump's J6 song. It was #1 on the charts, and Apple removed it from the Apple Store, which really, really made me mad. But guess what it was replaced with, you guys?
What's that?
It was replaced with Trump Won by Natasha Owens. I am sure the radical left is going radical at that point. But
Serves them right.
I'm going to play it for you guys. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Love to.
Okay. Let me just share the screen here. I got 15 tabs open, but I'll get there. All right, here we go. I'm going to play it for you guys.
Trump won and you know it. Trump won and you know it. The fake news will never show it, 'cause it's true. Trump won and you know it. We got dead people voting, drop boxes and Dominion. And facts are facts, it's not just my opinion. The Democrats know how to steal. Come on, man, here's the deal. Trump won and you know it. Trump won and you know it. The fake news will never show it, 'cause it's true. Trump won and you know it. While Biden's hiding in the basement, babbling away on Zoom.
My mental fitness, what he's doing now.
Patriots fill stadiums, not circles in an empty room. Twitter and the FBI, one day won't deny. Trump won and you know it. Trump won and you know it. The fake news will never show it, 'cause it's true. Trump won and you know it. The thing about truth, time is always gonna tell.
Votes in Fulton County were counted more than once.
I bet he took New York and carried California as well. He's done it twice before, and he's gonna win again for the third time in 2024. Trump won and you know it. Trump won and you know it. Fox News won't even show it. It's true. Trump won and you know it. Trump won and you know it. If there's a line, they're gonna do it. It's true. Trump won and you know it. I know it, you know it, we know it, they know it. Everybody knows Trump won. I know it, you know it, we know it, they know it. Everybody knows Trump won. I know it, you know it, we know it, they know it. Everybody knows Trump won.
What would you think of that, friends?
Very catchy.
I like
Very catchy.
I liked it. So take that, Apple.
Yeah.
Reba, I dropped the Twitter drops for you, the link for them. What is going on with my chat? I must not be in live chat. So how are you ladies this evening? Did you guys eat dinner?
I did. I had Green Lantern Pizza.
Ooh, yum.
Oh,
That's good stuff there.
That's some Detroit pizza there.
Yeah, buddy.
I know
What
Diamond
was
had
it?
pork roast. Right,
Wasn't
Diamond?
it?
I did. I had pork roast with zucchini and baked potato
That
and
sounds
stuffing.
good too.
Mm.
I ended up having Jersey Mike's subs.
Ooh, yum.
Well, here's the funny thing.
Interesting for.
I had,
Sorry.
it's okay. I was going to say I had said earlier that there was a shooting around us, so they had some of the schools locked down. And my husband stopped at Jersey Mike's on the way home, and he said right next door was all closed down where the shooting. He didn't even know there was a shooting that had happened, but the Jersey Mike's was right next door.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, this kind of makes me feel weird eating the sub right now.
Out of all the Jersey Mikes in the area, he just happened to pick that one.
And it's funny too, EOT, because he never goes to that one ever. It just happened to be on his way home. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
So, have you guys been seeing all the I don't want to call them riots, the protesting going on in Paris?
I heard you mention it earlier today, so I was looking at it in between shows. Yeah.
There's stuff on fire. I mean, they
There
are.
is.
So I heard that Macron, is that his name, Diamond? Macron?
Yeah, Macron or Macron. Yeah.
He raised the retirement age. That's what they were voting on. So they won the vote not to do it, and he did it anyways.
Yeah.
For the retirement age.
Well,
So that's a big-
Heavenly Father and Julie Green, Nikki, a few days ago, or maybe it was a week ago, said that a scandal is going to come out regarding Macron, and it's going to be his downfall from his presidency.
Well, that's a dictator. That's not leading a country. That's doing whatever you want, right?
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
So what are they basically just setting the standard that they're just going to do whatever they want and we don't have a say anymore? That's what I'm seeing with that. Makes me mad. But speaking of Michigan, I got something I want to play you guys. This mom was, and it's in our county. Let's put it that way. This school is in our county, EOT and I's county. This mom, I don't think the school board realized what they were up against with her because she's a detective. But I'd like to play it for you guys. I was amazed by her. You guys want to watch it?
Jaw dropping.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna play it. Just give me a minute. I got so many tabs open. I got to figure out which one's which. I got so much stuff I want to show you guys. Here we go. I got it.
I'd like to thank this board and superintendent for listening to parents and making tremendous progress with our athletic programs. Yes, I have been watching and paying attention. Many of us have, and we truly appreciate everything that you guys are doing and striving for. But tonight I am here with purpose and not for popularity. So many have said to me what a great district and board we have, and I tend to agree. However, how many actually know what's going on in our schools and with education? Well, I am absolutely here to enlighten you. I've provided you with an email assignment that my son who attends L'Anse Creuse North received in his social studies class. It's called Getting to Know You Email Assignment. The majority of the content is relevant and can truly help teachers establish some rapport with their students. If you turn to page 2, birth name. Okay, you know what? I get it. I was a detective for 8 years before I retired and went to my current department. And a lot of times we would ask, do you like this name? Do you want me to call you something else? Okay, I get it. As you move on to the additional topics to speak about, your preferred pronoun. Now, I don't care how you think or know what you are or aren't, because that is your life, and at the end of the day, acceptance starts from within one's self. However, why is anybody soliciting my child or any child? Is this truly building rapport, or is this a mental and medical health evaluation? Things that are saved for properly licensed and trained medical professionals, not our teachers. These conversations are best left to the parent and child relationship, and a child that feels that connection with any teacher, that decides to share that information with the teacher, that teacher should be proud of it because they truly made a connection. This is not something that should be forced into our educational realm, while it has no bearing on what our teachers are meant to do, and that's teach. Are teachers truly trying to take the place of us parents? Now on to the second matter at hand. Every day I ask my boys, what did you learn at school? And normally it's nothing. Until my 8-year-old son said to me, my teacher told me it's okay to keep secrets. Now, I want to ask the members of this board, and I know you won't answer, how many of you have actually taken a child rape report? Has any board member heard a forensic interview conducted by Kids Speak or Care House? And for those of you that don't know what that is, these are special places that interview victims of sexual assault, child victims. I have. Many times it starts with inappropriate touching and petting. That is our secret as special friends. Then it leads to threats and harm and beyond once sexual penetration is achieved and innocence is lost. The most vulnerable ages for sexual abuse, according to RAINN, is ages 7 to 13, with the average age of sexual assault victim being 9. While I don't think my son's teacher is doing him any harm, how is my 8-year-old hearing this from a teacher that he knows, cares about, and trusts, going to be able to discern and decipher the full content and the meaning of what has been told to him, especially when someone intends to do him harm, especially learning that it's okay to keep secrets? Pray tell, what secrets are being kept from us parents? How else are parents being betrayed? And I say that because actions speak louder than words. These actions concern me and parents like me. I'm just the parent that has the courage to speak up. In closing, Mr. Superintendent, you can put me on that return call list. You can pencil me in tonight, because I would really like to hear how you intend on keeping my children and children like mine safe from the nonsense and irrelevant propaganda. Thank you.
Diamond, this guy right here is who I voted for our governor.
Uh-huh.
Me too.
That is Garrett Saldano.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways,
She was very well spoken.
well, she's very well versed with
What?
children and rape victims,
Yes.
and you know.
I'd like to hear from the teacher as to why she told him it's okay to keep secrets.
It was a man, I believe. A
Oh,
man. Yep.
How do you know that, EOT? I didn't get any of that.
I think because she said he.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hear. I missed that.
You know, I really hope and pray that we can turn these school systems around, because I was really looking forward to one day having grandchildren. And right now, both of my kids don't want to bring kids into this world. They've already told me that. And I can't say I blame them.
Yep. That's why I chose not to have any.
So,
but this hits home for me big time, and I don't even have kids. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
These kids getting groomed like that and not even realizing what's going on.
Well, I
Yeah.
think that child realized because he went home and told his mom.
Yeah, but you know, I bet she probably talks to her kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some parents, they just give them the phone, give them the tablet, and you're done for the night.
Well, that's on the parent then. I mean,
For sure.
parents got to be involved in their kids' lives. Hey, Be Rich Soon. Good to see you. Reba, did you grab that link? Yeah, we should all be hitting our school boards. I think I shared with you guys before when I was at the school, one of the school board meetings. I went to many protesting in the beginning with the masks and all that. But there was I want to say an older lady. She was at every time I was there, she was there and she was right there with us. And I finally asked her, I said, do you have, a grandchild or something in this school? And she says, no, I live in the community and I care about these children. It warmed my heart to see that she cared enough just to be there.
Yeah.
She had, no stake in the game. It was awesome. We need
Yeah.
more people like her.
Well, that's why we're homeschooling my granddaughter. This is the second year because, she's an easy target.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah, she is. I'm proud of your daughter and you guys doing that.
Oh, and it's not easy, but she's got her in a routine. She's got her learning things. She's doing better in math than she did. Here's the thing, too. She does occupational therapy and speech therapy. And my daughter was bringing them to the office. This was last year. And my granddaughter comes out with a mask. And my daughter says, what are you doing? And they said, oh, masks are required now. And my daughter said, well, you didn't ask me. And she goes, well, we asked your daughter and she said it was okay. And my daughter's like, well, she'd say okay to anything. What are you talking about? So my
Right.
daughter hasn't brought her back since. She does it over the computer, but she doesn't trust them. The trust in them is gone.
Well, Diamond, I'll tell you, if my daughter was in elementary school, there is no God-given way she'd be in school. She's a senior. She knows right from wrong. She can stand up for herself,
Yeah.
But if I had young ones today, there's no way they would be in public schools.
Yeah.
Nope.
Speaking of that, I got one more I'd like to play. Some of you might have already seen this. I wanted to play it a couple weeks ago, but I kind of wanted to shine a good light on some of these younger kids that are really standing up for what's going on. So I'm going to play that now, okay?
To push back on what it calls gender identity theory. In a document released to teachers and others, Archbishop Alexander Sample wrote, this means that names, pronouns, facilities use, attire, and sports participation should depend upon biological sex identity rather than self-perceived gender identity. Meantime, a student at St. Joseph's High School in Ontario, Canada, was arrested and charged with trespassing for attempting to take part in his classes. This after Josh Alexander says that he was suspended for organizing school protests against biological males in girls' bathrooms. He says that he also argued in class that God created two unchangeable genders. His lawyer says the school accused him of bullying transgender students. And joining us now is Josh Alexander. Josh, a pleasure to have you with us. Okay, so walk us through what happened at your school. We know that you spoke out in class about gender issues, but what exactly did you say and what happened next?
Yeah, thank you for having me on. So, yeah, the entire issue basically started when I moved to the Catholic board. I used to be in the public board, and very quickly I was informed by female students that male students were using the female washrooms. This is an issue that came up in the class debate, and I used that platform to share my opinions as every other student had the opportunity to do. And I quoted some scripture. I said that there's only two genders, and apparently because there was transgender students in those classes, that was considered bullying. And I went beyond the classroom and I took it to the office and I said, okay, this is an issue. There's female students that are uncomfortable. Something needs to be done. And I was ignored. A female student made the same complaint I did, and they ignored her as well. So at that point, I decided to organize a protest outside my school. And 2 days before the protest, they suspended me indefinitely. And then they permanently banned me from 2 of my classes. And when I attended those classes, they suspended me again and then excluded me twice. And at the end of the semester, on the first day of the new semester, I decided to return to school and try to recover my credits and actually get an education. And yeah, they arrested me.
Wow.
That is unbelievable.
That's ridiculous.
You know, it's important for us to note, though, we did reach out to the school to get their side. However, they actually declined to comment on this matter. That said, we know that your lawyer says, and we mentioned the school is accusing you of bullying transgender students. You know, what do you say to that?
Well, my issue was never with the individual student, and I made that very clear with both on my social media in person and on my media responses. My issue wasn't with the individual student. I have an issue with a system that is going to encourage this form of misbehavior, and I do sympathize with the confused transgender students because they've been wronged by their parents and by society and by the education system that has pushed this indoctrination on them. But at the same time, that doesn't mean I'm going to condone their wrongful behavior, especially when it's a violation of my female peers' privacy.
And you shouldn't.
So I'll continue to stand up.
Yeah, and also, you know, the school that you go to is Catholic, but transgender ideology is not in line with Catholic teaching. I'm curious, did anybody at the school ever talk about this or teach this in class?
Oh, the gender ideology that gets pushed by the Catholic board is incredible. I had teachers telling me and the entire classroom that male breastfeeding is okay and it's normal and it's natural. And actually, one of the allegations that's being held against me until this day is that I said male breastfeeding is pedophilia. So that kind of shows you where the Catholic board's at right now.
That ain't Catholic. That's demonic.
You know, Josh, I'm curious, how has this all impacted you? I mean, at the end of the day, you're still a 16-year-old boy, and none of this can be easy on you. And what's happening with your education?
Well, as of right now, I don't really have much of an education. They've offered me some online stuff, but I was actually the organizer of the student walkouts across Canada during the Freedom Convoy against the online learning and against the mask mandates and all that. So I'm certainly not going to accept this form of inferior education. So I demand to be in person in class because all I've done is exercise my freedom of expression. But yeah, I mean, I get a lot of hate messages and there's a lot of people that hate me, but at the same time, I don't really care. I did what I believe is right and what's right before God. So at the end of the day, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, you're a strong young man, Josh. We're almost out of time, but quickly, I'm curious. I know you retained a lawyer. What's next?
We're taking them to the Human Rights Tribunal. And actually, if anybody wants to help out, they can go sign my petition at libertycoalitioncanada.com. And hopefully that'll help out my case.
Oh, Josh,
We need more Joshes.
Amen to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wasn't he awesome?
Very poised. Wow.
Yeah.
What a bright young man. I had another one too, and I can't find it. There was another one, another video I wanted to show you guys of another boy standing up.
Are you talking about that young little guy?
Yeah, I can't find the video. So, but yeah, I kudos to these kids for standing up. I give them so much credit, and it's got to stop. How did we get here? It's like all of a sudden one day the lights went off and then they came back on and everything changed and all these teachers teachers have these, you know, ideas that they're going to teach. What? I don't understand. Or has it always been like this and I just wasn't aware?
No, it wasn't like that when we were in school.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, how did this happen?
Equality. Everybody, no matter what they are, it's you can be one, but it's just, ugh, it sickens me. Sorry.
I just don't understand. We need God back in the schools. We need God back in our lives.
And Josh, that he said he goes to a Catholic school, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That was the shocking part. Anyways, Leandra said there was something I think I read on the Gateway Pundit, Diamond. You there, Diamond?
Yep, I'm here.
Outlandish Patriot was saying there was something, I didn't read it though, on the Gateway Pundit. Oh, here it is. This is what she's talking about. Obama appointed judge orders Trump's lawyer to testify before grand jury in classified documents case. Let's see. Judge Howell ruled that the DOJ prosecutors met the threshold of the crime fraud examination for Trump's attorney. So they're going after Trump's attorney for what? Do you guys know?
I don't.
No, I don't either. Let me look at the article here. Let me see if I can find an answer to that.
Fox News says Trump's about to be indicted. Oh, okay. I don't believe that.
Me neither.
I think we have a troll. I think. What'd you say, Diamond? I'm sorry.
Oh, I haven't said anything. The train, Trump train went by. You probably heard that.
Oh, I thought you said something.
No. It says here, whenever prosecutors target the attorneys, that's usually a good indication their underlying case is very weak. If they had a real case, they wouldn't need to play corrupt games with the Constitution. Every American has the right to consult with counsel and have candid discussions. This promotes adherence to the law, a spokesperson for Mr. T's attorney.
Oh, okay. So they're going after him for his handling on the classified documents. Thanks, Nix. All right, I got something else I found, you guys. This is a report about the CDC. It's short. I'm going to play it real quick, and then we can discuss it.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
And we are just getting word of this now. Regarding the COVID vaccine, the CDC is now saying that there has been enough cases of people who have had the vaccine, received the vaccine, and then suffered a stroke. The agency will now be investigating any potential links between the shots and the strokes in some of those patients. And we are just.
What do you think about that?
It only took millions of them to have strokes, right?
Now the CDC is going to, the C to the D to the C is going to investigate, Diamond.
Aha. So they've got enough. It only took millions of people to have adverse reactions before they actually looked into it. Is that? Yeah, that's basically what she's saying. Yeah.
Within their website, they actually have a list of all the effects they've been notified about.
Well, it's blood clots, it's heart attacks, strokes,
myocarditis,
Bell's palsy.
Yeah.
Nick's Creation says, sorry, I just put a piece of candy in my mouth. Let me pull it up.
How about sudden death?
Yeah.
She said, here's something to ponder. Did you know that? Okay. The Saddam to the you know who in the same.
Yes. I have heard that, Nix. Yes. That he was an asset of that agency.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
What is that agency?
The C to the I.
Okay.
To the A.
Oh, is that what she's saying? I'm like, what is
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she typed out the Craig the Hunter.
Nix is in major code.
She is.
That's major decoding there.
That was awesome.
I didn't have my decoder ring on. Too funny. Do you guys want to play a little game?
I'm always up to playing games.
You go, girl.
It's just kind of a silly game. But let me just see if I can get it pulled up here. All right. So the name of the game is going to be. Oh, hang on. Hang on. What do I want to call this? Okay. I'm going to call it Title This. How about that? The name of the game is Title This. So let me share the screen.
Title This. Okay.
Title This. Here we go. Share. Title This.
Is that a new dance move?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Okay. EOT, what you got?
Dip and weave.
Okay. Mine's gonna be pardon me. He had to jack his leg up to pass some wind.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay, let's see what they're saying in chat. Papa squat, scared by shadow, shits his pants.
How to do the slide.
An elder man dancing.
Outlandish picture.
What'd she say?
I sharded. What a dude.
A lot of people are on the same wavelength as me.
Yeah.
Rip the big one. I just thought it was funny. I thought I would share it with you guys.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I played that on my show this morning and it's still up, so that's a good thing.
Oh, the Cotton Eye Joe?
Yeah.
Puddle jumper.
A puddle jumper.
This thong is hurting my boys. Yeah, I thought it would be good to laugh. Oh boy.
Honey McCann, I'm doing, the thing.
You,
Yeah. You
you
know
know,
the
you know
thing.
the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, my eyes are
You know the
watering.
thing.
Too funny. Well, that's all I basically got. So we can just chit chat or.
Good videos for sure.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I wish I had that other one. I really wanted to showcase that other boy. He was like 8.
He was. You know
You
what?
gotta
I might
put
be
it
able to find him because I think I sent that one to you.
Maybe. Maybe. Corn pop dance. Potty dance. 2 steps, 2 steps. Maybe he was doing the Macarena.
Oh, there you go.
So anyway, let's see. So what else we got here for news?
Well, we got the ICC, which is the International Criminal Court, has issued an arrest warrant out for Mr. Vladimir.
Oh yeah.
They're talking that over 6,000 Ukrainian children were taken into Russia, and that goes against all laws and blah, blah, blah. And they said that, he took women and he took men to help fight on the other side, fight their own people.
I heard it was also orphans.
I did not hear the orphans, but I think we all know why he took those children, right?
To protect them, I would think.
Would that be a reason? Yes.
Well, I'm kind of thinking, Zelensky is wanting our children to go over and fight his war.
Yes.
So I'm thinking possibly Diamond. I could be wrong. Putin took those children to protect those children from Zelensky.
Yes. Yes.
Makes sense to me. But who am I?
Well, it's just look at the timing of it, though, too. That dropped today, and they're also dropping the indictment of another person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's getting hot in here.
It is getting hot. Claire Lyons says, anyone catch General Flynn's message on prepping for 4 weeks?
No, where did you see that at, Claire Lyons?
Anything you buy, though, they have expiration dates. Like milk goes really fast. So does bread. I guess you're going to have to.
I buy organic milk. Oh, I'm sorry, Diamond.
No, go ahead.
I buy organic milk because I don't go through it that quick. And I'll buy a gallon, say I bought it today and March 17th. The expiration date's going to be in May.
Oh.
They take a lot of the sugar and the fat out of it so it doesn't go bad.
Okay.
And I can drink it the day before the expiration date and it tastes just like I opened it.
I know my lactose-free milk, too, lasts about a month.
Organic, you said?
Yeah. It's worth it for me to pay the $6, $7 for it. Because if I paid the $6 for the regular one, it's just going to go bad on me in 2 weeks and I'm going to dump it down the drain.
Hi, Jeff Riddle. Are you hiding at work tonight?
No, Diamond, he's gay.
Oh.
He says gay.
We're not going to ask him then. We're not going to ask what he's doing.
No.
Did you see Craig? Did you see Craig's video he put up today?
I don't think I seen the one today. I seen the one from yesterday.
All right. It was regarding he misses Jeff Riddle, but There was a lot of video or footage in that video of he was behind Jeff watching Jeff walk.
Oh Lord.
I was a little
Concerned?
disturbed by that. Yeah.
Some red flags go off, Diamond.
Craig's under suspicion again.
He is.
There's nothing new with that.
Well, I said, should Michelle and Anita be concerned? Oh, and Craig, he did answer me. Let me see if I can pull it up again. Oh,
Did Jeff just do a drive-by to come in and say gay? Because I haven't seen him say anything else.
Jeff, are you still there?
Oh, here he is. Hiding, yes.
That's what I thought.
And he says milk has zero nutritional value.
Oh.
It's good in cereal, though.
Yeah, I use it for that and cooking, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, growing up, though, weren't we told milk was good for your bones?
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Come on.
We were,
Yeah.
we were told a lot of things that were lies.
Right.
We were also told it was good to take the fluoride treatment at the dentist.
Right.
All right. I had put a comment under the video. The video was called Back to Normal but Miss the Riddles. And I said, Craig, it is obvious to me in this video that you took a liking to Jeff's derriere. Should Michelle and Anita be concerned? And then he says, no need to worry, Diamond. Those were commercials. And then he put a second one and he says, Diamond, I had to look up the word derriere. I've only heard the word, never saw it spelled out before. You took me to school.
Oh my goodness.
Only to Hunter.
Yeah.
Diane Wood says, Jeff, a good worker's hard to find.
Yes. He's very good. He is a very good worker.
Oh, Linda Kirksey, I actually made my own toothpaste the other day. And I actually love it.
You're still using
How'd you do
it?
that?
It's with coconut oil, peroxide, baking soda, and a little bit of peppermint or spearmint, whatever you got, extract
Mm-hmm.
for flavoring. I love it.
The mouthwash I use has coconut oil and hemp oil. It's called Hello.
Well, if I had the hemp oil, I would have put that in there too, EOT.
Oh,
But
I like that title for mouthwash. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
We used to have an ice cream truck that used to drive around the neighborhood, for the kids.
Yeah.
And there was an old lady in there, and she was really nice though, and she would always hello down the street, so the kids would come running
over the speaker.
Yes,
I think she's in my neighborhood now.
Oh, really? Because I haven't seen her in forever.
I don't know, but the lady that drives through here, it's always hello, and then that damn circus music.
No circus music. It was just hello. Oh, good point, Debbie Golden. She said I could use that for Hank's teeth too.
Oh, for sure.
I'll tell you guys offline. There's something funny. He loves coconut oil, though, I found out. Let me just put it that way.
Oh,
I go to grab the coconut oil out of the cabinet. He's standing right there, just sitting there waiting for it to open. He wants to eat it. And it's like there's no smell or anything to it or no taste. I don't get it.
Yeah. He's so cute.
He is so cute. Oh, Outlandish Patriot says, I'm a dental hygienist and I use fluoride-free toothpaste too. Good to know. Yeah, every time I take my daughter in to get her teeth cleaned, when I had to wait out in the car for 2 years. They'd come out, do you want her to have fluoride treatment? And we'd like to do x-rays. No, we're good. No fluoride. And she just had x-rays. She doesn't need them again. I feel like that's all they want to do is charge. Do you guys experience that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Debbie Golden. Thank you. He loves to eat it, so I should just put it in his food.
Coconut oil has so many good benefits.
Man, the trolls are out tonight.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
See ya. Enjoy it.
Hit the like button on your way out.
What is going on here?
Annette Graff, I got 2 huge cans of Nido.
What's Nido?
It's powdered milk. It's
Ew.
No, it's the good kind.
I don't care. Powdered milk.
I know, but it's
lit.
for when poop hits the fan.
I won't be able to have any milk when poop hits the fan because I need lactose free.
Yep, it's in the Mexican part of the grocery store.
There you go, Diamond. Are you taking notes on this? Does your granddaughter drink milk?
I'm talking to you and I'm muted. Does she... no, she doesn't drink milk. She is so picky.
Yeah.
Nikki, it's awful. Awful.
I seen a meme today with a Dorito bag on it, and I immediately thought of her.
Well, yeah, I'm up on Craig's show with Jeff Jeff's show with Craig the other night, and she just comes in without me being able to mute, I'm not realizing. She comes in and she goes, Nana, what's the snack that's in the shape of a triangle? And I think it was Craig said, Doritos, Nana, Doritos.
Annette, I think I paid $22 a can maybe at Walmart for it. The big cans.
Now, EOT, that milk that you're buying, is that from a farm or?
Oh, you get it right at the grocery store.
Oh,
that's why I was telling you to take notes.
It says organic on it.
Yep, you can get it in skim, 2% whole.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, she was talking about powdered milk too, Diamond, if you need that for your prepping.
Yeah. Well,
the Nido, it's the best out there.
Oh, they do? Nido's has lactose free?
They do, and ethnic people buy it. There's they use it for like never mind.
I can't. No. Jeff, you need to stop.
I can't compete with that mule milk.
Now, how does that EOT, how does that compare? When I was a kid, my mother got powdered milk from the government.
I grew up on that. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. My mother used to mix it. She'd buy a gallon of milk and make 2 gallons of milk.
Oh.
She would use half of that and half of the powdered. But half the time she didn't smush, the clumps.
The clumps.
Yeah. From the powder. Yeah. You want to talk about every time
you gotta
I
whisk
think of
it for like
powdered milk.
10 minutes.
Yeah, she didn't. She just stirred it and there were lots of clumps in it. And then she'd she'd have an empty gallon and she would pour half of the milk into that, and then she would pour the powdered milk into the other two to make a gallon, 2 gallons of milk.
You were lucky. Mine was mixed with water.
I was going to say, my stepmom used to put water in the milk container, and we'd go to eat our cereal in the morning, and it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the Nido is nothing like what we grew up on at all.
Okay. Jeff's saying it's like eggnog.
Ew.
No, it's not.
Is it mule milk or is it eggnog? What is going on here?
Yeah.
I want
Tennessee Ridge Runner, a whisk would have kept it from clumping, but my mother, single mother with 6 kids, she just stirred it and poured it. She
God bless her, Diamond. 6 kids.
Diamond. I was always the last one to get up because my brothers were older, and they would have their cereal and then would leave me none. So my mom would make some, and it'd be like, tap water warm,
Yeah.
and be like,
yeah.
oh, yeah, the good old days.
Oh, you're talking about the milk my mom made. Yeah, well, you never wanted to take the first glass because you'd get all those clumps. It's disgusting. Then we had like governmental cheese, and we had the powdered egg. Did you ever have the powdered eggs?
Sure did.
No.
Those weren't too bad if you drowned them with ketchup.
Oh my God.
Hey, you ate what you did, so you didn't go hungry,
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, but it was like spam. We ate a lot of spam.
It's amazing what you can do with spam.
Oh, I just can't stomach spam.
No, it's gross.
I told you guys we ate a lot of TV dinners and pot pies because my mom worked, full time. Actually, my mom worked full time and a part time job.
Yeah.
Trying to make ends meet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Times are different, but it was still a struggle.
And EOT, we grew up, things were really tough. I mean, there were nights, mornings when you woke up and we didn't have heat because we ran out of oil or whatever.
Yeah.
And my mom would have the oven open, and we'd all get by the oven to get warm. And then once you were warm, you had to run and get your clothes on real quick before you got cold again. But, thinking of back then, we were happy.
Yeah, because we didn't know any different.
Exactly. No, that's exactly it. We didn't realize. My poor mother, no wonder she died at 45. The pressure and the stress.
Oh,
6 kids all by herself. My goodness gracious.
Yeah, I grew up on a farm, no running water, in an outhouse. And my family lived there 10 years before I was born. But I'm glad I grew up that way, because if anything does happen, I know I can still take care of myself.
Sure. I'd find a way. Yeah. My granddaughter might not be able to, cope with it, but I think with a lot of, prodding by me, she'd be fine. Me and my daughter, we'll make it through.
Oh, for sure.
Man, oh man. Oh, look what I did again, Diamond. I forgot my banner again. You got to scream at me every time. Banner.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I'll have to remember because I didn't even remember. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, where I grew up, oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
There's a mobile gas station there now, and that was our strawberry patch.
My grandma had strawberry patches.
So good.
Jeff, was it hard to go to work tonight after being off?
I grew up on fried bologna too. Be rich soon.
Oh.
On toast?
Fried bologna sandwiches on Wonder Bread with ketchup. It was like a hot dog.
Mine had to have mustard.
Ugh. Oh, Diamond. He said
Yeah.
he said that no, Diamond, I spent too much money, so he had to go back to work.
Oh. Okay.
Ladies, I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Jax, did you say you wanted to come up earlier? She said her grandpa was a pig farmer.
Oh. Jeff says he was so broke he couldn't even pay attention.
He can sure eat, though.
Oh boy, I was impressed, Jeff. You guys can really put a dent into the food.
Okay, Jax, I'll drop it for you. This link's for Jax. Oh, hopefully this goes the way I planned, Diamond.
He said he contributed to the casino.
Yeah, they
was
didn't
nice
look.
of him.
They didn't look very happy walking out of there.
Yeah, very generous of him.
I just want my garden to do well this year.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Wow, look at Honey McCann. She says, my dad was great at growing. We had 20 gooseberry bushes, 3 apple trees, rhubarb, potatoes, carrots, tomatoes, cucumbers, runner beans. I need to start.
Yeah.
Wow.
My grandma used to grow rhubarb, and she would make the best rhubarb cobbler I've ever had. And I really do believe it was so good because her crust was so good. I think you could put dog poo-poo in her crust and it would be delicious.
Oh, I'm not going to try it, but if somebody else wants to try it, let me know how it was.
Well, a lot of people go, ew, rhubarb, because it's tart. But her crust was just so good.
Well, I've had rhubarb. How do they make it? So you got to boil the heck out of it, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never cooked with it, to be honest. Be honest. Hi, Jax.
We used to have rhubarb trees or whatever they are, rhubarb stems or sticks.
Stalks.
We used to eat as thank you.
You're
we
welcome.
used to eat them as kids. Hi, Jax.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you tonight?
Doing okay.
Good.
I was wanting to, because I did this earlier about the schools.
Yeah.
I put 7 kids now. My last one graduated last year. And I can honestly say that the one thing that all 7 of my kids came out of school being like professionals at is being a professional inmate. Hands down. You think if you really, really stop and think about it, you send your kid off, they line them up, they march them in, they lock them in, then they march them into a room where there's a security guard - teacher. They lock them into that room. They can't move, they can't eat, they can't drink, they can't go potty, they can't speak, they can't do anything until that bell rings. And then they get to go out to the exercise yard for a while. Then they line them up, they bring them back in, they lock them back in. They get a certain amount of time for lunch. Then they got to line back out, go back out to, it's it's being a professional inmate. I mean, my kids came out and they know survival, but it's not from anything they learned at school. My boys know how to sew. They didn't learn it in school. They didn't learn how to cook in school. They didn't learn shit.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, just and my 10-year-old granddaughter came home from school and said, Grandma, I've decided that I'm a Biden guy. I'm a Biden guider. Like at school, she learned this, how she can guide her peers in the direction of Joe Biden.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm sorry, what? Because
Oh boy.
I don't want her falling down steps and talking nonsense and eating
Sniffing
ice
people's
cream.
hair.
Yeah, sniffing people's hair, grabbing hold of people's wives. It's like, ho, time out. This is some crazy stuff going on in these schools. And it took me having to threaten a lawsuit a lawsuit against each individual board member for them to get the politics out of the school. You know what? Her parents, her grandparents, we don't like whoever the crap is playing Joe Biden because they're doing a smash up job. It's not Joe Biden, not even close. But they're teaching my granddaughter to follow some jackass. She doesn't even know who it is because I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
that's what they're teaching 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
And she, 10 years old, the exact same school year, this is when she switched schools. She was telling me about all the gay and bisexuals in her grade. Fourth grade. I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The way you broke that down though, Jax, about the schools, that's completely makes sense to me.
It's true. It's true. Jeff Riddle says it's like work also. Work's the same way too. Yeah.
Yeah. From the time they get a hold of our kids, they teach them. I mean, when my kids started school, they loved it. And then a couple of my kids, when they got to like second grade, no. So I homeschooled them. But if my kids if they really enjoyed going to school and they loved it, okay. But for the social interaction.
Right.
But I mean, who in their right mind thinks they can tell a 5-year-old, now sit right there, don't touch nothing, don't breathe, don't talk, don't move, don't pee, don't poop, don't do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Who the hell came up with that idea? And the only way they can do that is to have heavily medicated kids. And they wanted to medicate all my kids.
Oh.
I mean, it was the go-to. Every kindergarten teacher. Like, no, you're not drug your own kid.
Yeah.
Talk to your own kid about sex and all this other garbage and bisexual and I don't even know what trisexual is yet.
Yeah. We don't
I
want
don't
to
care
know.
to look into it.
No.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Mm-mm.
Craig DeHunter says he was an inmate at Lake Forest Elementary.
Yeah, I was an inmate at Huff Elementary. My granddaughter's an inmate at Millstadt Elementary.
Yeah.
I mean, if she loves it, otherwise she wouldn't be going to school at all.
Grizz was an inmate at Franklin Elementary.
My son used to get in so much trouble because he couldn't sit still. And they were just constantly on him and calling me and, he's trouble. What do you mean he's trouble? I've often said, I feel that they should get a program with the kids from the beginning and what their strengths and weaknesses are. And that should follow them through their schooling and focus on that. Not all kids are going to be math whizzes. Not all kids are going to be writers. Find their strengths and weaknesses and leave them there. And I think we'd have a society. I really do.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a right of taking as much time away from the parents.
Right.
Like through my kids' childhoods, I felt like, this is a bunch of nonsense. I gave birth to them. I brought them into this world, but you think you're entitled to have more of a say, and you're entitled to have more of my kids' time than me. How do you square that? And then once you get into the system, you start them in kindergarten. Well, once you have a baby in a public hospital, really, they've got your baby, all of their information right there, and they track your kid. It was just like with the immunizations when my kids were in school. You either get them or you get CPS knocking on your door.
Mm.
And I'm like, I forged my kid's shot record. Because I looked up, okay, what's in these things that you're going to give them? And there was no way in hell I was going to let them put that crap in my kid.
Okay, let's not talk about that again. I don't want to have to take down this video.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's
okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I had to take down my last one.
The one
Jeff
from today?
Riddle. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeff Riddle, what?
Wow.
Jeff Riddle says, I asked my son to spell Mississippi. He said, which one, the state or the river? It's the dumbing down of America, LOL.
Oh my God.
He also says, my teacher told me I wouldn't amount to anything. That was a lucky guess. Listen, Jeff, there's some things I'll stretch it on, like with the stuff I'm showing, but I've already got a strike talking about what she was getting ready to talk about.
Yeah. No, I haven't. No, that's what I wanted to say. I just want to say that, you know.
Well,
thank
good for
you.
you
That was-
homeschooling your kids, Jax. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad. If you look now, you can see that our education system is getting gutted.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of states now that have already signed into law the right to choose, which is wonderful. So,
Well, I know my state won't sign it, but
Right.
well, which state are you in? Michigan?
yep.
I've got, there's something was done in Michigan. The Michigan Senate adopted a bill that asserts the fundamental rights of parents to direct their children's education. The Mackinac Center noted okay, what she said. Center noted parents have the fundamental right and responsibility to direct their children's education, and students benefit greatly when schools treat parents as trusted partners. That shouldn't even have to, I mean, when schools treat parents as trusted partners, isn't it supposed to be when we treat a school as a trusted partner?
Right. Exactly.
What is wrong with the whole paragraph? You're right. This is a mess.
It's a mess, all right. It all needs to be knocked down and start over, and we need to start with eliminating the school boards.
Oh, immediately.
The unions.
Well, there's a lot of states, like I'm in Missouri, and the state of Missouri got rid of took us out of the teachers union, which is step one, in my opinion. Step two is the actual school boards. So, yeah, I don't have many friends in my area.
Our school board, when we were there protesting when the mask first came out and they were muzzling our kids, and we'd go in there and, we'd have our say and stuff. They would just sit there like statues. They wouldn't say a word. Yeah. And then the next time we went back, they went behind closed doors, and we had to sign in and go where they were. And, where the whole crowd was out in one room, we had to go in the other room where they were, and they would show us on a screen because they feared for their lives.
They should. I live in an open carry state. If I was pulling the crap that these school boards are pulling, I'd be afraid for my life at a board meeting too. If you have to be worried for your safety, then you're doing something wrong.
My question is, though, is like, how all of a sudden in the last 2.5 years did these teachers and school boards and all of a sudden just think this is a great idea to adopt this? Is it money that's talking for them?
They're getting a lot of money.
So it's money doing it. It's money driving it.
Well, I found out that
there can't be this many sick people, Jax. There just can't be.
I didn't think there was, but I've seen studies that said out of 250 homes, the average, there's 14 out of 250 where there's SRA going on in those homes. Then you look at Freemason lodges. I mean, you look at all these organizations that are Shriners that are tied into all of this garbage, and it's not as hard to believe that there's that many of them. And they're saying that most teachers, I think it's like 85%, are Democrats. I'm not sure what that means exactly, other than apparently there's a lot of them that think that all this CRT and nonsense is okay.
I just don't get it.
But to me, if you're with that, you're with evil.
Oh, 100%.
And who the hell do these people think they are?
Right.
Yeah, the audacity is off
the chain.
Oh yeah. It's unbelievable where they think that they have the right to make any decisions like this about our children. These are our children.
Right.
You know, half of these clowns don't even have kids in the district. It's like, that's, yeah, great. And they get, they have their lobbyists and they get royalties, and town of 5,000 people gets over $1 million in COVID funding, but you don't see any difference.
Well, let me tell you, I can tell you our school district, and I don't know how this woman, that she was at the school board meetings with us, but she kept, she had the figures, and it was over 3 million. And my daughter was telling me just the other day, the school bathrooms stink.
Mm-hmm.
They're disgusting. The food is horrible. And there was a raccoon stuck in the ceiling, and all they hear is running with this one class back and forth, back and forth. She's like, I'm waiting for it to fall through the ceiling. It's like, where's this $3 million they got? Why aren't we fixing up the schools?
That's what I'm saying.
Can we call critter control or something? I mean,
my granddaughter, they have squirrels inside the school. In the school.
Yeah, my daughter was saying there was birds flying around one day.
Yeah. And you're going, what are you doing with all this money? I mean, I asked them during a board meeting, and they cut me off. Whose pocket's the money in?
Well, here's another funny thing, Jax. When we were out in the parking lot, we had bullhorns and everything, unmask our kids, let our kids breathe and stuff. And one of the board members came pulling up in the parking lot and parked his Beamer, backed his Beamer in.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you affording that?
I'm telling you, these school board members are getting major jack to do this crap to our kids. And they're taking it. Clearly, if they're driving BMW, hell, a BMW? And you're a public servant?
Mm-hmm.
How? I'm not.
They're going to have to answer to God, though. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, they are, and that's not going to be nice. That's not going to be good.
I wouldn't want to be them.
I had no idea how many of these sickos are out there, but no idea. But Hollywood itself, falling the way it's fallen, tells you that it's pretty. And those are the people that our children have been looking up to and listening to and paying attention to. These kids today, some of them are, well, Satan rules. I'm like, yeah, he does his own crib, if that's where you want to be. But yeah,
I forget who was in concert over here, but a bunch of my daughter's friends went. She didn't go. And I forget who it was. It was a rapper. But it was all
that
Hail Satan stuff. And
Little Knox.
Maybe, I don't even remember. It was a couple summers ago. But they ended up leaving. They were so disturbed by it. Her friends ended up leaving.
Yeah. Well, they have on these shows, they have you see the portals opening up. You see the CGI demons and holographs, and it's, I just don't even, well, that little NASCAR dude, that little whatever he is, made the shoes that have actual blood in the soles.
Yeah.
And I'm just, how is this? Do y'all not see an issue with this?
Oh, I do.
I mean, no, I mean, like when I'm looking at all these parents, oh, I took my kid, my teenager, whatever. I'm just, why? You didn't have anything better to spend that money on than to go to a satanic ritual? Because I feel like that's what it is.
Oh, 100%.
Every one of them.
That's exactly what it is.
It's all a ritual. And every time you take your child, you and your child are taking part in that ritual. It's probably not the best way to spend a Friday night. Just saying. I mean, take them to see Pink Floyd. There you go. That's got to be, I mean, at least they don't have portals opening. They might have helicopters, but they don't have portals.
Or watch the laser light show.
Yeah, down in the canyons. What?
There's a leak in my room. We just pulled the carpet back. There's soil underneath the carpet. Like dirt, soil. Like I could plant flowers.
Oh, great. Okay.
You go down there and look at it.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. I have a garden growing under my floor in the basement, apparently.
Oh.
Well, you know, we can make the best of it. It looks like we're going to have to plant all of our own vegetables anyway.
That's right.
That way, right here in the house. Don't know if my husband's going to agree, but okay.
Lala says she wasn't allowed to listen to Pink Floyd. How come?
Because they were supposed to be satanic at one point, I think.
Well, my mom did want to throw my Ozzy Osbourne albums and stuff out the window and AC/DC and.
Well, they are.
Yeah. They're devil worshippers. I'm like, oh.
Well, Ozzy is.
I know that now. I didn't know it in the 80s.
Right. When we were that age, we were like, what are you talking about? My friend did. Me, I was a little blonde hair, blue-eyed girl, white hair. My brothers were white hair and blue eyes. And that was during Satanic Panic. So we didn't get anything like that. I mean, I didn't get to discover even Pink Floyd till I was a teenager. Because we weren't allowed to go outside. It was not a good time.
Aw.
So, but it turned out they were right. You know, they were sacrificing little blonde-haired, blue-eyed kids.
Yep.
And I'm just like, wow. My grandparents knew this stuff.
Def Leppard.
That's what I was saying.
What's that?
They're talking about Def Leppard.
Are they?
Oh, it was in chat. People were talking.
Oh, I don't think I can see that. Or can I? No, I can't. The Megadeth, the all of those, Judas Priest. I never was keen on those kind of bands.
I went to every single concert you're mentioning.
Really?
Sure did.
I was never like really hard metal, heavy metal. But like I listened to Ozzy, I listened to Pink Floyd, yes, The Who, the Guess Who, you know. And I don't remember there being all these elaborate rituals during concerts. Ever.
I can barely hear you, Jack.
I'm sorry. I went to Starship. I went to Steppenwolf. You know, I went to those concerts. There was nothing like this. There was no crazy rituals going on.
I did watch Ozzy bite the bat's head off.
You did? You seen that live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And but you know, I just thought it was just part of the gimmick. That's what I thought. I never thought for 1 second anything like I never felt like I was being possessed by demons or anything like that. I just thought it was music and they were just, it was their gimmick and whatever. I went to church on Sundays and said my prayers at night, you know?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I thought my mom and my grandparents were being like over paranoid and stuff. And I had no idea. I thought it was all just stage. It was all just
Right.
acting.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought too. Just like with the movies. I'm just like, oh, it's just a movie.
When everybody finds all this out, watch, you'll be able to drive down the road of any suburb, and all you'll see is all this Disney crap out for the trash man.
Right.
And then the next week you're going to see like all this Playboy crap and all this Victoria's Secret crap and all this Disney crap. I mean, it's like, wow, is there anything in your house you're finding out that doesn't have an evil, like was not created by sick, evil people? Like Disney is crazy evil. But I
It's
don't.
so funny when my daughter was growing up, my mom always wanted to take her to see movies and, oh, there's a new Disney movie out or a new Pixar movie out. She never wanted to go. And to this day, she does not like watching movies. And now I look back on it and say, wow, she did herself a favor.
You got lucky. Yeah. Well, my granddaughter asked me about Jack and the Beanstalk. She's 4 or 5 years old. She's like, I don't understand. How did this little punk kid climb up to this man's house, steal his stuff, take off with his stuff, run with his stuff, and then kill that man? And that little punk kid is the hero of the story. And I'm going, you're right. Okay, grandma burned this book. But she was 4 years old. And she's like, I don't understand this. Because it didn't make sense. Okay, this is what we teach you. And then you tell them a story that just blatantly contradicts what you've taught them. And they ask questions. I'm glad she did. Because hell, I read that story to all my kids and none of them figured it. Here, my 4-year-old granddaughters. I'm like, yeah, grandma's been reading that for about 30 years. And she won't read it no more. But they teach them how to make adrenochrome on monster. Don't say that one. Okay. Wow, I am so sorry.
It's okay.
I got kicked off for a Senate hearing, so I don't even know what I can say anymore.
You just got to use code words.
Yeah, that stuff.
The juice
in Monsters Inc.
Yep.
Snow White was 13 years old. She took off and shacked up with 7 men. Okay. Cinderella, she was the original Cinderella, 14. She got married to some 30-something-year-old dude. Hello. Hello. Just, it's just some crazy message that we didn't even.
You didn't even pick up on them, though.
No, we didn't even pick up on. I didn't know how old. I just assumed they were adults. Even though if they were adults, they wouldn't be running away from home.
So how come they weren't able to indoctrinate us like that?
Because I think they weren't able to do it to us because they did not grab a hold of us so young like they have the kids today. The kids today, they're more out in the open about it and more.
I get that, but now like I've seen like old Mickey Mouse clips and stuff where
the Swiss cheese.
Yes. The Swiss cheese, yes. And I never noticed anything like that.
I didn't either.
I mean, it's just so weird to me.
I think they got more bold and brazen with it. Like they were trying to subtly indoctrinate us. I mean, some of us went to Catholic school. My husband did. And he can see the indoctrination all across his childhood now.
Yeah.
But
crazy.
They weren't.
We couldn't see it when we were in it, though.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think it was in your face as bad as it is today. Because there's a lot of things. Like my daughter, she's 32 now. She brought home a Jehovah's Witness pamphlet from a little girl gave it to her at school. And that, no. And it stopped. It never happened again. But today, you know, I'm not saying anything about Jehovah's Witness. I'm saying in general, regardless of what somebody's faith is, they're not going to do anything if somebody puts their kid up to, you know, talking to your kid about what their beliefs are.
Right.
Or giving them the literature. And those kids are being just as manipulated. You know, you don't know. You don't know.
Hi, Ramon. Good to see you. Love you too. All right.
Okay, I'll leave you guys to go. I'll just keep listening.
You're fine, Jax. You can stay if you want. Do you girls have anything else you want to talk about besides eating dirt and playing outside, Diamond and Jeff?
Barefooted?
Right.
Yeah.
We did drink from the garden hose.
Heck yeah, we did.
Don't you're thirsty, you drink out of the hose.
I used to wonder why the icicles taste like metal. It's because they were hanging off the gutters.
Remember,
a little bit of dirt.
We used to make ice cream.
Out of the snow?
Out of the snow. Yeah, not anymore.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Now it's
we
like
weren't allowed to eat the snow in my neighborhood because of the LDI that was by us.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
It was a liquid disposal. It was disposal of liquid chemicals they would burn underground. And yes, John Dunning, the snow was yellow.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. It's shocking. The amount of damage.
It blew up in, I think it was what, 81 maybe, 82?
Wow.
How many times a week would you step in dog poop?
Depends on if you live in Germany or not.
Yeah, we used to. I lived in a city, so they didn't have the pooper scooper thing back then. So dogs just went everywhere, and I was forever. We were always cleaning our sneakers.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
I worked in the garden as a kid, me and all my cousins. So we were barefooted all the time.
I'm barefooted all the time. I prefer to be barefoot. I hate shoes. I shouldn't say I hate shoes because I have probably 150 pairs of shoes.
I was going to say, how many pairs do you have?
I like to collect shoes. I just don't like them on my feet.
Do you have the shoes that you know you're never, ever going to be able to wear again because you'll break your neck, but you can't get rid of them because they look so good?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, my husband just looks at me and goes, really? Hey, it's a female thing.
Yeah, I have a lot of shoes.
John Dunning says I used to go barefoot on the farm and walked in cow crap a lot.
Yeah.
Did it push between your toes, John Dunning?
Ooh. That's gross. That's gross.
It happens.
Which, first of all, Jeff said, can you run fast in those shoes, B? Well, first of all, which pair of shoes? And second of all, I ain't running anywhere.
Me neither.
Running days are over.
I hung up my running days. Oh, although I think I'm going to start playing on a pickleball league, so I'm going to have to run some.
Yeah, I wouldn't subject my body to that.
It's a great workout.
If you got to run.
Well, it's like a little bit smaller than a tennis court.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad.
No, so.
Yeah. If I could like fast walk, so I don't sprain my ankles. Every time I try to run, I sprain both ankles.
Well, it was funny because I brought it up at dinner the other night and I was telling my husband about it. And I said, yeah, friends of ours want us to join this pickleball league. And my daughter looks at me and she goes, you going to play pickleball? Sure, why not? And she's like, this I got to see.
Isn't it wonderful the faith our kids have in us?
I know. I used to be very athletic. Okay, it might have been, 15, 20 years ago, but hey.
I used to be, and then Yeah, it goes away with age. You outgrow that.
I want to try.
Oh, that's great though.
We used to have game nights. Like I think we do it once a month and do volleyball.
I
That was
love
a lot of fun.
volleyball. Well, that you drive around in a cart though. You don't. There's
No, volleyball. It's when you're in a racquetball court with a
Oh, I was
volleyball
thinking
net.
of whirly ball.
Oh, not whirly ball. Yeah, but that was fun too. Whirly ball was fun too.
Yeah.
I bet you do, Craig.
I used to be on a kickball league, softball. We used to go. And then I didn't.
So, how you like those Lakers? Didn't break.
Are we talking about basketball?
No, it didn't break the silence. That was supposed to break the silence.
Oh,
didn't work out well.
So at work, I filled out a for March Madness, the bracket.
Right.
So I don't know shit from Cheyenne about basketball.
Who'd you pick at the end?
So let me finish. So
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I let the computer pick it for me. So I had no stake in the game there because I don't know what I'm doing. So then it says I try to hit enter and it says I had to give in case there was a tie or how many points or something. I don't know. So I had to Google that to see what the average thing what number I should be putting in there. So I think it was like 168 or something. I don't even know. So I did it, but I think at the end I got Alabama winning it. Is that a good pick?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I have no idea.
It's just for funsies at work, and they kept sending me emails. You didn't fill out your bracket. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know how to fill out my bracket.
That would be me. I'm not a sports.
Michigan State did win today, though. I heard that.
Yeah, they did.
Diamond, are you alive or?
I am back.
Oh, did you leave?
Yes. Yeah, I said in private chat, be right back.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even notice.
No, that's all right. And now I'm back. So
she's back.
She's back in the saddle again.
Ooh,
she's
yeah.
back.
Oh my God. You sound just like Steven Tyler. Oh my goodness. Did I ever tell you I met him?
Did his lips get there before the rest of him?
What's that, Jax?
I said, did his lips get there before the rest of him? That dude's got some big old poop.
This girl I used to hang out with in high school, she was in love with him. And yeah. She was a groupie.
It takes all different kinds.
Sure does.
I had a question for you guys.
Sure.
Okay. Just a thought. Have you ever thought, you got those people out there that you just look at and you go, what the hell happened on the day you were conceived? Yeah. You got those people where you just look at them like, how have you survived this long? What if people, like human beings, are like dogs? Like you have one species, but a whole bunch of different breeds. And some people, the reason that they think this crazy shit they think is because they're a completely different breed. So we're never going to understand them. They're never going to understand us.
Jeff Riddle said this panel's kind of like that, Jax.
I know, right?
I'm a breed of my own. So.
Well, I was going to say dogs do a lot of sniffing of the other dog's butts, and we saw a lot of that on Craig's video today. So we know Craig and Jeff would do good at that.
Do you smell that?
Joe Biden's a dog.
Oh, please. Jeff says he's a lion.
Oh,
Lord.
yeah, you are lying, Jeff.
You are lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you did there, Diamond. Craig is a Craig is a rooster.
Well, they say that these things can shapeshift and stuff, you know, like the Queen of England's a lizard. Like, what the hell? My granddaughter came to me and she's like, Grandma, you know that the Queen of England's a lizard? Like, nah, she pulled up a statement that was put out by Buckingham Palace that said, it was a whole statement, but part of it said, although your queen may not be human, she is still your queen. What?
It really said that?
Yeah. Because I thought, she's 12 now, and I'm thinking, you're full of baloney, right? No, she pulled it up. She showed it to me. And I'm like,
you can trace her bloodline on the internet.
Does it go back to lizards?
It goes back to the pharaohs.
I know they're related to Dracula. Because that
I want to suck your blood.
That Charles dude, he was talking. Yeah, that Charles dude. He was talking about being related to Dracula or Vlad the Impaler. Like, why would you tell people that shit? Like, what? Okay, you know what? I'm going to be running this place, and just to let y'all know right now, I'm proud of the fact that I'm related to Vlad the Impaler. Would not be a very good campaign slogan. Nobody's all warm and fuzzy about that.
She's like Geico.
No, I think they're bigger lizards than that.
I know. That's just Jeff Riddle down in the chat. Oh my God.
Liz Grizz is a comedian out there.
Yeah, she is.
Hey, if you get a chance, there's one video that I put on my channel about Princess Diana.
Okay.
That one it was done by the Reese Report, and that one has a twist that blew my mind in it.
Oh.
And it's about Princess Diana's death. And he tells you about the ritual that they did and everything in that video.
Oh, wow. I'll have to check it out.
That one blew me away. I couldn't believe it. And then I'm like, y'all want to know why Harry moved over here? Look at that crazy shit. I mean, come on. There's some crazy shit going on over. You got lizards that are supposed to be people, and you got people that I don't even know what they are anymore. They don't even know what they are. They're inbreeding like crate. That's not a good idea. It's just not a good idea. But yeah, watch that video. The person that you think was behind her death you think it's the royal family. It wasn't directly the royal family.
Jax, what's your channel name?
Jax, I think.
Just JAX?
I was just looking for it, Diamond. Can you comment in chat so I can just click on you and get your link again? I dropped it earlier.
Oh yeah. How do I do that? Or you know what? I'll leave this room and then I'll send you the link.
Or just jump down and just comment to say hi or something in chat, and I'll grab it.
How do I do that though?
You got to comment in chat.
Oh, just now. Where do I write the? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Oh, there it is. That might have done it.
I don't see you yet.
Okay.
Well, let's get some final thoughts going, you guys, because I'm going to end this pretty quick as soon as I get Jax's link.
Oh, she's putting it in private chat.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you're good.
Jax, will you go back down in the chat and oh, she's out. I don't know what happened. She kicked herself. Oh, shoot.
Good night, remote.
Oh, there she is. Oh, good night, remote. Thanks for coming over. All right. Here's Jax's link, you guys. I'm going to drop it. So grab that if you want to go over and see her video.
Thank you, Nikki B.
Oh, you're welcome. Any final thought from you, Diamond?
I don't.
What kind of dog do you think Jeff Riddle would be?
What kind of dog does he look like?
He looks like he's built like a fire plug, so he looks like he would be like a pit bull or a boxer.
I was thinking more like a Saint Bernard.
That's where I was going.
Saint Bernard. Okay.
Yeah. What about Craig?
Well, according to some out there, could be a Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah. Or I think he looks. He's more of a like a greyhound.
A greyhound. I was going to say Dalmatian.
A skinny, yeah, just a long, skinny
a
Weimaraner.
A Weimaraner.
Oh, what are the other?
Definitely not a Ridgeback
too, right? A
Whippet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a Whippet.
Yeah. Whippet good.
Aren't they little guys?
Craig
Aren't
says
Whippets tiny?
English bulldog, a diseased English bulldog.
Yes, Debbie Golden. I was thinking Weimaraner too. Jack Russell Terrier. Oh, I can.
Sorry, EOT.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh. What about you, Diamond?
What kind of a dog?
Yeah.
For me?
Sure.
I would say that I am a chocolate lab.
Oh, see, I was going to say a golden lab.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, a Labrador.
Yeah, you're laid back and nice and calm and.
I'm a family person.
Family, yeah.
What are you, Nikki?
Oh,
Craig.
I'm a high maintenance poodle.
Stop.
Craig.
That's okay. I'll take it. I'm a French poodle to you, sir.
Jeff Riddle says I'm a German Shepherd.
No, I'm going to go with a lab for you.
Yeah, I do the lab.
Lab's a good one.
Debbie Golden says I'm a Shih Tzu.
Craig says Simon is a great old hound ready to go to the vet. She's a great old hound that doesn't like baths, Craig.
Like a basset hound that gets stuck in the tub and can't get out.
Bloodhound.
Jeff Riddle says EOT is a bloodhound.
I was gonna say wolf dog, but bloodhound's all right.
Nikki,
Can't
what
hide
dog
from
do
me.
you see yourself as?
Well, I'm definitely not a pit bull.
No.
That's what they're calling me down there. I would probably a pit bull.
I'll call you an Australian Shepherd.
You know, I don't. Maybe a husky.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I'm a little hyper, but I'm fluffy. I'm fluffy.
Huskies do talk a lot.
Fluffy.
I don't know. I think
Oh,
they're high
Craig.
maintenance too.
Craig,
What'd he say?
a yapping breed for sure.
Yeah, whatever, you little whippet. I'll pee on you,
He
so
is a
don't come
little
near
whippet.
me. Oh shoot, Mountain Man's
What?
on.
Craig's a teacup chihuahua.
Why did he go on so early? Oh well.
All right, all right.
No, I'm good. I'm good. He never goes on this early.
Oh, Debbie Golden says Nikki's the golden retriever. Yes, I like that one
Aw,
too.
thanks, Debbie.
Yes. Jeff Riddle says nailed it, Craig. Of course you would agree with Craig, Jeff.
That's okay.
You too. Never mind. I'm not going to go there.
That's okay. Craig's new name is Whippet.
That's a good one.
Jack says she's a Chihuahua. She's a tropical dog.
I loved my Chihuahua. Pedro.
Hiram Carr says, like I said, a husky, high maintenance and a lot of attention.
Okay.
Bubba Cricket. That is enough.
I'm going to go with Debbie Golden because she does groom dogs. So she knows all their personalities.
Oh, cute. So what did she say for you, Nikki?
I think Nikki is a golden retriever.
Golden retriever. Yes, that's a good dog. Yes.
Yeah, they're faithful dogs. Hey, Wolfpack, good to see you.
Hey,
Jeff Riddle training women since 1974. Oh, I don't think Jeff Riddle needs to be training any woman.
Yeah.
People would not get their money's worth. Let me tell you.
No. Do not sign up for that class, anybody.
No.
He'll just feed you. That's all.
Yeah.
Unless you're hungry, sign up for it.
He feeds you and then has you wait on him.
Right. All right. Well, I'm going to land this plane. I want to thank you, Diamond and EOT, for joining me tonight. And Jax, thank you for coming up. And I hope you guys all have a great day tomorrow. And we'll see you on Diamonds in the morning. Oh, let me drop your link real quick, Diamond. You drop it, Diamond.
No, you guys are good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Yeah.
All right, sweet. Well, thank you so much, you guys, for coming up. And you guys have a great night. And Mountain Man's live if anybody's interested. Hop over there.
Jeff says, see you dogs later.
Hey, Jeff, I'll bark at you later.
Yeah.
Love y'all. Have a good night.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Jeff, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Just a little bit.
Wait, before we go, what did you say about Jeff's body? What did you call it? Like a hydrant or something?
I thought she said something about a fireman something.
Fire plug.
Fire plug, which made me think of fire hydrant. So
yes,
that's one that we all pee on.
I'll leave my comment to myself.
Have a good night, everyone.
Hey, everybody, have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Lord.